I keep forgetting Elaine is Linda's mum. Since they changed the actress who plays Elaine, I found it impossible to think of her as Linda's mum. She looks and acts nothing like Linda. At least with the first actress, there was a little resemblance, both appearance and behaviour-wise. This new Elaine hardly interacts with Linda. I don't want to criticise her acting, but that is a part of the problem. The whole Knight family have been poorly casted, poorly scripted, and for the most part their performances have been incredibly wooden/abrupt in their delivery. It's painfully awkward to watch them on screen. George's outburst last week was absolutely pathetic. Cindy and his daughters constantly run rings around him. All he does is stare daggers at them. The one time he decides to open his mouth, it comes out like a toddler tantrum. I think they're even worse than the infamous Ferraria family from 03 to 04. Good lord! Are you an Eastenders? Okay, so for context, Piggy, the Ferraria family were...
Sorry, is this the family where the dad was supposed to have a heart attack? And
the dad was... They were supposed to kill the dad.
Yeah,
but he was deported. Like, on the set. Like, he was just taken out of the fucking... He was just taken out of the country. He was supposed to be... Basically, he was supposed to be like a niche character. He was manipulative, he was abusive, he was controlling. And all his kids were going to murder him. And they were going to bury the body, probably in the Queen Vic. And so, I don't know if... You have to be a... How... Okay, I'll read the rest of this. Back then, the Ferraris were getting slated every week in the press for their terrible acting. But looking back, they were 10 times better than what's been dished out by the Knight family so far. I know my little rant won't make a difference, but someone had to say it. Okay. I know that I like to mock the EastEnders subreddit and the subreddits a lot. And we make a lot of content out of it. But fuck me. It's a constant sign that these EastEnders fans, they don't like the show. What do you mean you don't like the Knights? They're part of this Beale's, like, fucking... They basically remade the Beale Fowler family from the fucking start of the show. This big, extended family, constant moving parts. Elaine, admittedly, not the most likeable character. She's fake, she is loud, she's boisterous, she does a fake laugh, she is a very showy, very, like, on-stage type personality. That is Elaine. But, to say she's not like Linda... Have you not been watching Linda for the last, 10 years she's been in the show? She's exactly Linda's mum. She's Linda to a T. Linda's loud, explosive. The only reason she's not been that over this last year is because Elaine's here. And now she doesn't have to be as, strong a face. She doesn't need to be as much of a big character. But I suppose, let's just start this off by saying, Piggy, do you like the Knight family?
Look, guys, I'm going to be totally honest with you. Look, hold on. Look, guys, I need to be honest. Look, there's tears coming down my face. Look, I need to be honest. I don't like the Knight family. I'm so sorry. Look, I'm crying here. That's how serious I am. I'm so sorry. Yeah, they're all shit. I don't like them, especially George, and I fucking hate them. Worst family ever. I need to be honest with you guys. I'm so sorry. I've been lying to you, and it's my sincere apology that I have to make this statement. It's very sad for me at this time, Ash. Please, just give me time. Morning, Essen. I fucking love the Knight family. Fucking love the Knight family. Hope people like my method acting.
For a second, I thought you were
Um,
just going to pull out some mystery, like clown paint, and just start painting the face. There's fucking some top-level shit right there.
no, it's just had to do every YouTuber
Oh,
apology.
yeah.
But like that guy is a clown because to me, I have two types of shit, and I know this is a new shit for me, but I have the Les Dennis shit, which is horrible.
Torrid.
Torrid, which is like WWE, ECW, which is our favorite show, or like just Les Dennis dancing, and then there's obviously shit where you just can't tolerate it, and you're like, oh shit. But this opinion is beyond that level because I will listen to an Eastenders fans' Reddit opinion gladly. I guess
Piggy doesn't
listen
seek
is
it
the
out.
wrong.
I bring this to Piggy.
Yeah, like I don't listen to it. I guess I have to hear it from the horse's mouth, which is Ash, who's reading it on behalf of the Reddit people. So basically, he's like a sign language interpreter. He's basically reading on behalf of them. But so listening to half of these comments, some people are jokey, some people are funny, some people are sad. This opinion is not any of them. It's just being a fucking twat. You can have your opinion, sure, but the knights can actually act. Like I don't like who are you? George Collin? Am I confusing
Colin
the fucking
Salmon.
real? Colin Salmon, yeah, there we go. Colin Salmon is a great actor. I don't care. Personally, he's a great actor. Want to see more of him. Again, the Knights are great. Elaine is very much like Linda. From what I've seen of Linda pre-2023, Linda's been always loud and brash.
Yes.
And now Elaine has basically took that mold.
It's what happens with parents. You see people by themselves, they're loud, they're bold. But the second their parent comes in, they're like fucking suit and tie, like, Mum, is it okay if I do this? Yes. Okay. You're like, you do that when you have a parent there. You don't need to be as fucking, you don't need to have your shield up as much. Like, you get to take a back seat. Right?
I'd assume it's kind of the Peggy Mitchell situation, where the original Peggy Mitchell was wooden, not very well. She was good, but she wasn't Peggy Mitchell that we know.
Well, see, if they brought back the original Elaine actress, she couldn't fucking carry this storyline. She was just weird. She was weird. She was quirky. She was Linda's mum. Yes, but this is bringing her up to a higher level. Elaine's gonna have much bigger storylines than the previous actress ever had. Because they want her to be a main part of the character. You need a massive personality to be a landlord or a landlady of the Queen Vic. And Elaine is that big personality. Like, everybody fucking says Peggy Mitchell's look, Peggy Mitchell is an icon. One of the best characters the soap ever had. Doesn't mean that she was always a nice person. She was a massive bellend half the time.
You bitch! You cow!
Like, she was holier than thou. She would slag off anyone at any time for no reason. She was a massive... Elaine is Peggy Mitchell. That's the character. That's who she is. It's just she doesn't have any boys, you know. That's the fucking difference. She has a bit less family ties. She's not got, like, multiple grandkids to worry about. But she is still that loud, bold, fuck you character. That's who she is. That is Elaine. That's this character. But people are too busy, like, fucking huffing their own farts to believe. Like, nobody loves every single aspect of Peggy Mitchell. Remember Peggy during, like, Mark Fowler's, like, AIDS diagnosis, where she had the Ravi response, like, oh, that's disgusting. You've been drinking in my pub with this disease. You're going to spread it to all my punters. You know, she was horrible. Like, I don't understand why there's so much room for all these legends of the show, but the second a new character comes in with some of the same characteristics, they're now the worst character ever. Like, they're not. They're genuinely a fantastic addition to the show. The previous Linda Elaine actress wouldn't have been able to carry this performance. She has to be campy. She has to be big. She has to be bold, because she's the fucking landlady of the Queen Vic. It's the heart of the show. It's the heart of the square. Like, it's been electric to see the drama between her and George and Cindy. It's been fucking mental. It's been amazing. Like, she's not the most sympathetic, no. But, you know, the times where she's upset at George because she feels she's being pushed out for, you know, slightly younger person in Cindy, you know. We don't have kids together, but they have kids together. You know, you see some of these vulnerabilities. And I don't think we'll see much vulnerability from Elaine for a good while. I think we'll see it at the start of next year, when she probably murders someone to save someone else. But obviously she's not a murderer. She can't deal with the guilt. She's never hurt anyone in her life. It's just... You can't be I'm not going to take the dumb stance of if you don't like this character, you don't like EastEnders. But you clearly don't know why you're an EastEnders fan if you don't like Elaine or the Knights.
See, I feel like... Oh, here he goes mentioning wrestling, and I feel like I'm listening to a wrestling fan, that opinion. Because, like, again, EastEnders fans are stupid, but you get a fucking wrestling fan. Guys, I actually think The Undertaker wasn't that good. He was actually very mid. He was he wasn't a great character. He didn't have any chemistry. Like that's a wrestling fan opinion, and like an EastEnders fan opinion is shit. But I would tolerate an EastEnders fan opinion over a wrestling fan opinion, yes. Because basically every wrestling fan is like, "You're wrong. My opinion is correct. You're wrong." Whereas every EastEnders fan, the response is, "Okay, maybe you are correct. I will take the high road." Not every one of them, but most of them are. But this opinion, I cannot tolerate it. What the fuck was this opinion?
I just don't understand how you can dislike the character. The Knights and the fucking Beale stuff has been some of the best EastEnders this year. Like, the same people are going to be like, "I fucking hate Ian." It's like, why? He's Ian Beale. He's Ian through and through. Do you want 2019 Ian back? Because I fucking don't. You know? Do you want him fucking killing kids and smacking Tina? No, I don't. This is Ian. This is who he is. He's always been a penny pitching, like, fucking, like, stickler, like, knobhead. He's like fucking Randall from Recess. That's the Ian Beale character. If you don't understand that, you really don't understand the show. But you're not supposed to like every character. I don't like Karen Taylor. Why? Because she's a fucking shit character. But also, if I was a person in this fictional reality that is EastEnders, I'd fucking hate Karen too, because she's loud, she's fucking boisterous, and she gets in everybody's shit, and is, you know, like, but, man alive, it's so off the mark. Like, just stop watching EastEnders, lads. I wouldn't watch EastEnders if I hated Mick Carter. And then we have 10 years of Mick Carter as a landlord of the fucking Vic. Like, I just go, you know what? This ain't good. I'll find something else. Because it's such a big piece of the show. But there we are. Let's read some of the comments. Someone said, also, just remember, everybody loved the Knight family. Remember George's introduction? Oh, yeah, fucking 10 out of 10. George, best character ever introduced. Is that one of the best character entrances in the show's history? Like... Fuck's sake. It's just, mate, I'm autistic and I can handle change. Like, why can't you bastards? Fucking... Someone says, I personally like the Knights, but I don't like Elaine at all. Fair enough. Not sure why. Her fake laughter is annoying as fuck. Of course it is. It's a fake laugh. That's the whole fucking point. Like, fuck's sake. Watch, next time she's having words with someone. She does the thing with her eyes where she, like, opens them really wide and then half close them again before she speaks. Fuck me, someone's obsessed. Fucking hell. I think it probably is supposed to be threatening, I guess. But it looks odd and outranks her laugh for me, laughy, cryy face. You don't have some fans, you have some obsessed stalkers here, lads. Sharon does it too. Never seen it. I don't know what it is. Do you have any scene with this? I'm trying to work out what you mean. Any of them sound. It does not help that Linda has not been on screen much, but yes, this was not a recast. untrue. Like, how long was the original Elaine Peacock in the show for? She made occasional. She had about 50 episodes. The original actress did. But I don't think people realize what makes a character big. If people like a lot of these people's like they would have Phil Mitchell not be like a crime boss, and they just have him be like a boxer, you know. Like, you have to make these characters big and bold. It's a fucking soap. Absolute idiots, man.
The opinions were putting me to sleep. Sorry.
Yeah. I love this version of Elaine. The whole Night family are great. They had a rough start, but they really settled in. See? Gina's becoming a well-rounded character. Why? Because she's supporting Jay. Because she's actually opening up after being on the show for months. She's finally opening up about her past. You know? Anna, she hasn't done much, let's be honest. Anna probably needs to do a bit more. But, you know, she's just, like, happy to see her mum finally. George hasn't done much either, let's be real. But it's still been... Those scenes with him and Cindy are fucking electric. Like, they are fantastic. It's like, Jesus, you guys are gonna pump now or pump in 3 years? Like, whatever it is, I should probably not be in the room, because good lord. Like, clothes are gonna be sent flying. Fucking, it's ridiculous. Someone says, same. They barely communicate. She never mentions Linda's kids, and she's so not like she used to be. Who likes the original Elaine Peacock? No one. She was shit. She was garbage. I don't understand this fixation. It wouldn't be better. Like, fuck's sake, man. Like, how can you think of previous Elaine and be like, yeah, she's good? It's just because she's a bit more like Linda. She's weird. She's fucking stupid. She's strange. But you don't need another character like that. You're not bringing on you're not recasting Elaine Peacock to make another Jean Slater. You're bringing on a fucking landlady of the Queen Vic. You want Peggy. You want Angie. You want fucking... God, who else has been like big famous land Queen Vic? You want Kat. Yeah, you want these big fucking personalities. Not a weirdo. Someone says, I love the night so much. I couldn't stand Gina at the beginning, but I've warmed to her so much. She's incredibly vulnerable and self-destructive. I'd wish they'd give her happy storylines, as she has such a nice smile. Anna, I've loved since the beginning. She's so sweet. I enjoy watching her. I love George. I just think he's a great character. I hope they don't have him end up with Cindy. I can't stand her, and I hate how she's working her way into Gina and Anna's lives. See, look, the duality. You're allowed to dislike Cindy. Cindy expects to be back in her kids' good books while she abandoned them. And now she expects to be able to come back. That's a contentious point. That's the storyline doing its fucking job. That is good. That's how you should feel. Maybe don't like Elaine because she's an outsider. She doesn't deserve to be with George. You know? Like, she doesn't fit in. She's not a good mum. She's not a good what? She's not a good, like partner. Get upset about these things. Don't fucking get upset just saying she's shit because she's shit. Because she's just clearly not. You're delusional. Someone says, I absolutely love Elaine. I love her sass. I love her attitude. I love everything about her. Her smile lightens up the room. And I do love her forced laugh. See, look, another person, smart, likes the character. Why? Because of these reasons. We're not fucking cavemen. Elaine, bad. Okay, sound. That's constructive. I will say I'm so sad that Linda has been given no screen time this year, or almost no screen time on storylines. Thinking it might be because of how much because of how much of an impact her storyline like Christmas had. They may want to give her a breather before throwing into another Christmas storyline, just like they done with Gina with that massive bipolar storyline with a lot of screen time. And because Stacey has had probably the most screen time throughout the year, they're now giving her character a breather, while Denise is focused again on everything blows Christmas. Fair enough, it's a good take. Linda has had a pretty quiet year, but I think it's reasonable for what she's been going through. Like, she lost love of her life last year, and she's struggling, and now her mum's here to protect her. So, yeah, Linda will definitely get more screen time soon. I actually think it's been a good way to help a lot of people endear to the Linda character a bit more, because, you know, she's not fucking being the same Linda she was last year. And that's a good thing, because that would get on everybody's fucking wick. Someone says, I'm excited to see Linda's Halloween nightmare story begin. So far, we've seen all of the 6's storylines. Now we just need to see Linda. No doubt Kelly Bright will be amazing. Agreed. I also want to mention Lacey Turner 100% deserves Best Actress Award next year at the Soap Awards. She used to get it year in, year out. Let's have that again. She's been phenomenal this year. I love this comment. Look, it's someone saying, I love the show. I'm enjoying the show. Look at how good the show's been. Fantastic. Oh, fuck it now. That was nice. It was nice to get positive on here, because this is all I hate thread.
It was. It was. Do we have to read any more comments, or is that it?
I'm gonna get some of the more nicer ones. I'm not just gonna bog it all down with shit.
Okay.
So, you know, we won't have to like fucking take 5. I need a ciggy. You don't smoke. I need one after that. Fuck. Someone says, She makes sense the first week for her moving in, explained everything I need to know about where Linda gets her quirks from. Exactly. Literally, this is it. This Elaine actually makes sense as for why Linda is who she is. Yes, true. I like Elaine, but don't buy her and George as a couple. Thankfully, they changed Elaine's initial look with her hair looking like the Cowardly Lion post-makeover in The Wizard of Oz. Linda and Elaine could do with warm scenes, and we were denied seeing Linda's full reaction to Cindy returning and how she felt about this woman returning, threatening her mum's happiness. I like Elaine's laugh, and at times she's very tactless and blunt. I like how blunt Elaine is. She doesn't give a fuck. It's fantastic. Someone says, I can't wait to see what Elaine and Shirley are like together. Oh, that sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
That just, whoa. Fucking hell. Anyway, I'm trying to find the more positive ones in this thread, as they are few and far in between. They took a break from the Bernie hate threads. They took a break from the Keanu hate threads. It's now all about hating Elaine for some reason. Linda Carter is my favourite character. I also think Kelly Bright is a great actor. But for the life of me, you don't know why they don't write her out when Mick left in a similar fashion how they wrote Shirley out, with the potential for returning like Linda Henry is. She's done nothing this year. So reintroducing Linda's mum with a new face and new personality is rather jarring. However, I like her. I agree with others that it would have been better to have her be a new character altogether, as she's so different from the first Elaine, that it does feel like a new character. As for the Knights, I disagree completely. They've been a great addition to the show and have kind of made Linda rather redundant in her own pub, although I do agree that the scene between George and Jay was terrible, and I know Colin could have done better. It's an interesting angle, but you need Linda on the show to help progress, right? Like if Linda left, who's running the pub? Because it needs to be the Knights. They're nothing if they're not running the pub. Like it's the best way to introduce a new family is you put them at the center of the square, and then alternatively, well, now they're fucking talking to everyone in every single episode. Someone just says, I don't know, I like Elaine. I think she's a good actress. Not every mum and daughter are the same. She needs more of a story than just George, though. Exactly. And that's why she's going to get it at Christmas when she kills someone. And then she's going to have to deal with the guilt of murdering someone. And then she's going to be really, she's going to be really vulnerable. And that's when we're going to see, Kathy and Elaine going to finally, talk, and Linda and Elaine are finally going to talk and explain everything. Someone compared her to the Michelle Fowler recast, and that's fucking awful, man. What are you smoking to compare the two? One's a fun character at the heart of the show. The other was just pretty much character fucking suicide. I know it sounds stupid, but they should have made her blonde. Okay, sound. You're mentally ill. What's fucking going on here? Fucking hell. Someone just says, I love the Knights, especially George. Elaine's character is a bit jarring. I felt she's trying to embody Peggy/Sharon with a deep voice, laugh, and attitude. Can't wait until Shirley's back and we'll see how they clash and interact. Interact. Man alive, I didn't realise there was so much hate for Elaine. It's quite impressive to see how... But, once again, it's the soap fucking paradigm. If people give a shit about Elaine now, maybe when she actually turns out to be vulnerable, to open up to Linda, open up to a bunch of other characters, these people will be like, Elaine's the best actress, she's the best character on the show, she's my favourite character. Not every character needs to be likeable immediately. It's a fact. Peggy wasn't likeable initially. Fucking... A lot of these characters are actually massive pieces of shit. But through time, through seeing what they are... through seeing a bit more into the character, you now understand why they are this way. So, there we are. Another lovely little Reddit video where once again we're claiming that they're the worst character ever. It is genuinely like the wrestling fans. Just this sucks. We gotta stop watching. Monday goes on. Guys, you're watching it. Shut up, man. It's you can't help yourselves. You can't fucking help yourselves. You can't appreciate something good when it's there. So when something is good and it's right in front of you, you guys are like these fuckers are looking at Mona Lisa saying, I think it would have done better with some outlines around it. It's well, your opinion doesn't count. You're a fucking idiot. You can't appreciate something gold when it's right in front of you. I guarantee when the actress leaves, she'll be getting so many oh man, I miss you. You're such a good character. You're such a cool... She's going to go down in history as one of the best landlords of the Queen Vic by the time she's done. Bold statement. That's fucking happening. It's just you clowns are too fucking stupid to see it.
Sorry if I have just been out of it on this one. I try get all the -5 out. So I was trying to distract myself again, like I usually do. Hopefully it didn't break Ash. Hopefully Ash didn't mind. I was just why am I fucking listening to this? I don't want to listen to it.
It's just...
I don't mind listening to a fan's opinion. But when it's all hate and not theories, I'm like, why? Why, Ash? Why are you putting me through this? Because
we need to discuss these things. Not specific to you, but we need to think about these things as a fandom.
No, I know we need to think about them, but I don't want to read about 20 hate comments saying why fucking Elaine is worse than fucking Kanye West. I don't want to hear it. I don't want it. I'd much rather live in a bubble where everyone gets the much love that they deserve.
Everyone's happy.
Yeah. But again, it's when I have to listen to a wrestling fan. AEW sucks. Why does it suck? Tony Khan's an idiot. So you hate a product simply because the billionaire is an idiot. Yes. But are you going to watch Dynamite? Maybe.
It's just, yes, it's one of those things because I hope that, and obviously it's always in the attempt. Maybe someone sees this video and goes, "Look, I don't like Elaine either, but here's why," and they give a reasoned post going, "Look, these are the issues I have with the character," and we can start a conversation. Like, we can start the conversation, is she actually that bad? No, I think she's fantastic. She's probably one of my favourite characters that have been introduced in a long time. I strongly believe that if she stays, which she hopefully will, I strongly believe she will be one of the best Queen Vic landlords ever. But that's if they actually allow her and George and the Knights to run the pub for a long time. But even if she doesn't need to run the pub, even if she just stays on the square with Linda, it will be very good stuff because she is a phenomenal actress. She does a great job and she is clearly Linda's mum. You can see all the personality quirks and all the... Like, the reason Linda's not been as showy is because she's had a fucking rough year. She's had the worst year of her life. She's lost her soulmate, her true love, the husband, the father of her children. And she was in so much financial strain that she had to call on her mum and her new family to help her. Like, come on, there's so much juice there. And I just hope that a lot of people look at this video and just realize that this isn't the way to fucking express your opinions. Stop going to that. I know it's ironic and hypocritical coming from me, who's just made us sit through a 30-minute video looking through a hate thread. But this shit needs to be called out. Stop hating on all these fucking characters for no reason. And then go into the one I hate Keanu group chat and then saying, yeah, I hate him. And everybody goes, yeah, I hate him too. It's an echo chamber, you fucking idiots.
Right, we'll never... I don't mind bringing this up, but it'll never be bad as the fucking Barney Bash hate. But it is kind of up there with fucking idiot fans getting in group chats fucking... I personally think Keanu is a rapist. He's not good. He's not a good character. He fucking sucks. Worse than fucking Dean Wick's horrible character. Like, why are you negative? I am negative towards wrestling as well. I'm negative towards EastEnders. I will admit that. There will be things I will call out. But why are we so negative? There are so many good things happening on EastEnders. There's so many good things happening in wrestling. There's so many good things happening in music. Like, Again, it's like, I like the new Blink-182 album. Ash probably doesn't. We're not going to have a fucking huge... Ash is not going to set up a group chat with all the Blink-182 haters and fucking...
Yes.
Oh, this opinion sucks. Am I right, guys? Like, it's not the old Blink. Like, grow up.
We're all allowed to have our own different opinions. But fundamentally, if you're just using that opinion to spread shit and just hate on everything, like... You like, something's clearly going wrong somewhere. This has genuinely been probably one of my favourite years of EastEnders ever. It's been fantastic. It's been such a good show this year. Alright, it started off a bit slow, but it ramped up the second Clenshaw started to take more control of it, you know. It started to ramp up, boom, new characters, exciting stuff, cool entrances, cool exits. The fat's been trimmed. Yes, they could do some more with some different characters. Some of them are probably underdeveloped, for sure, admittedly. It's a soap, it happens. But EastEnders has been the soap of the year. It's been amazing. Like, yeah, sure, we complain about having to cover it each week, but this is a choice, alright? And it would be so much harder to do it if the EastEnders hasn't been as good as it has. Because, you know, if we were doing it during the fucking grey times, where it's like, oh, Jesus Christ. Got to see this shit again. Got to see Alfie being a massive wanker. Like, you got to appreciate these things whilst they're still there. And then in fucking 2 years' time, if Elaine leaves because the show decides that she's not an interesting character anymore, you know, you guys are going to be like, I miss Elaine. She was such a good character. You appreciate when it's good.
It's that kind of thing where you don't appreciate it at the time, but when it's gone, you appreciate it. Basically, it's like if you have a friend that you play Minecraft with for years upon years, and then that friend one day goes, I'll be online tomorrow, and it's been 7 to 10 years. He hasn't appeared online. and you just sit on the toilet, 2 a.m. in the morning, you stand on the toilet going, I miss my friend. Where is he? Like, it's that kind of thing where you'll hate it at first. I've been there. I've been there with wrestling. Roman Reigns, for example, used to hate him. Still hate him. Should show up to work every week. Don't care if you're champion. Should show up to work every week. My one complaint about Roman, should show up, even if you're champion. It's like for anything. If you're a champion, you can't be a part-timer. You have to be full-timer. Don't have to wrestle. But it's that kind of thing where like you don't appreciate it at the time, but when it's gone, you will appreciate it. Kind of like Mick Carter. A lot of people hated Mick Carter or Danny Dyer.
A lot of people still hate the Mick Carter character now. And so I'm wondering, why does everybody hate him? He was a good actor. And he was. He's fantastic. He's really good in the role as Mick Carter.
See,
he's not got the most range.
See now, and please don't take this literally, but if Danny Dyer got hit by lightning today and somehow died, everyone would miss Danny Dyer. Let's be honest. Everyone will be on their fucking socials going, R.I.P. Danny, you were so great. Because they'll go, oh yeah, he's dead, so he's great. You wait too long to appreciate him.
Yes,
if that makes any sense.
It's been 10 months and people are still talking about Mick Carter as a character. Because yes, the exit was contrived. Yes, we have a video where we go through the exit and it's shit. It's garbage. They saved it with a cool song and a cool exit. It was okay. But the Mick Carter character, still one of the biggest parts of the show for the last decade. And everybody's going to slag him off now because, you have to get out your system. Yes, everybody's tired of him. It was 10 long years. The last year was rough. Nothing like the previous 9 or so. And someone genuinely went, why is this a thing? And I just went, recency bias. The exit was bad. It was a bad exit. He's gone. He's been slagging off the show. You're hurt because he's gone. He's hurt because he had a shit exit. Now everybody's collectively having a complaint. But the Mick Carter character, when he returns, is going to be fucking yeah, he's back. Welcome back, Mick. Yeah, he's so good.
It's like where again I know Ash is gonna hate me for this because I'm dating it. But it's like Matthew Perry, where a lot of people hated him, and then the minute he died, everyone's like, oh my god, love him, Slay King, love Jim Friend, you were the best. It's like, yeah, where were you 5 years ago when he was battling his demons? You weren't there praising him. You were going, you are a fucking disgrace. Drinking and smoking and doing drugs. Disgrace. And then the minute he dies, you're all like, I love you, love you, King.
Yes.
It's just that thing, no matter what, you're not going to appreciate it at the time. Again, you don't have to like Friends to appreciate Matthew Perry. You could like him for a movie that he was in. You don't even have to like Danny Dyer, but you can appreciate him for what he's done for EastEnders, or for his stupid football TV show with the infamous, I'm fucking nervous here now, lads. And it's like the fucking atmosphere is here and it's just some fat guy eating a cheeseburger.
Yes.
You can appreciate that. Just to remember to appreciate things when they happen, not when it's 5 years too late.
Yes.
And Mick Carter is fucking dead. A lot of these
people they'll have like an 8-year-long relationship, and the last year they just don't tell them that they love them anymore, and they're just letting it go down the shitter because they're just letting this relationship die, and then 3 months later they're like, what? Why don't you love me? It's like, because you gave up. You fucking gave up on us, and then for the next year they'll be fucking sad because they let the best thing happen to them go.
But there is a difference.
Yes.
There is a difference. If Hayley Slater, the person, I don't know the actress's name, so I'll just call her Hayley Slater. If Hayley Slater in real life, she's a prick, you're allowed to hate her because unless you're some idiot going, oh yeah, big W, hate crime, big W, facts, King, facts, love hate crimes. Please don't be like that, but it's just an example. You're allowed to hate someone like that for being a horrible person. But you do have to separate the character from the artist. So, if you're going, Elaine's shit, the actress is shit, just be take a step back and be why am I hating on the actress? The actress is just trying to do her best. I know this is coming from me when I say, fuck Lily Slater. Fuck you, Lily. But just remember, I'm just doing a gag. I'm just doing a character. And, same with Kid Keanu, we're just taking the piss out of what we watch.
Yeah.
And I just want everyone.
We're not mocking fucking Danny Walters or whatever his name is. You know, like he's doing his job.
I love the fact he's nearly named Danny Walter. Like he's named after a fucking a theme park ride. Danny Walter.
But I suppose
But
just
again,
if
but
I
again,
just want to wrap this fully by just
yeah,
saying,
to wrap
appreciate
it up.
the things whilst they're there, because you will look back at some of these times and you'll go, maybe I did judge them too harshly. Maybe they're actually more important than I realised. And something to learn is that you don't need to keep fucking getting yourself in these echo chambers of like hatred, because at some point, if you're just saying, yeah, they're fucking shit, and then suddenly you listen to more opinions and they go, yeah, they're fucking shit, then everything's just shit. Alright? You can stand on your own 2 feet. You can have your own opinions. That works. I'm not saying you have to believe in my opinion. I personally think Elaine's one of the best characters I've introduced in years. Fits the character entirely. Love the actress. Love the performance. It's loud, it's campy, it's ridiculous. And I don't understand people disliking the campiness. It's EastEnders! It's a fucking soap! Sharon's the queen of campy. That's a whole fucking character. She's been this way for the last 40 years. Like, this is the whole part of the character, lads. What do you mean you can't like campiness? And, you know, I hate the Stephen Reed stuff in Coronation Street. But, you know, Elaine's not that much of a serious character. Like, for fuck's sake. Just appreciate things whilst you have it. And I can't wait in 2 years when everybody's like, oh, Elaine's such a good character. I love Elaine. And I'm going to be like, well, dickhead. What about today, dickhead? What about today? Because you've been slagging her off for years.
I'm just going to outro this now, if you don't mind. I've been joined by Ash from Watching Walford. If you want to follow us on our social medias are as follows. Twitter/X is at Watching Walford. Instagram's Watching Walford. Twitch is Watching Walford. And if you want to follow us on YouTube, it's at Watching Walford. You're already on this video, so if you're wondering why we're shouting out our YouTube channel, I don't know. It might be uploaded to TikTok. I don't fucking know.
Well, it's more so just remember to like it, subscribe, comment, and share it.
And if you want to follow Aqua Dreams to see more of his solo stuff, then follow him on Twitter/X at Real Aqua Dreams. Follow him on Twitch at Aqua Dreams, where he'll be doing Football Manager 24 or 23. And 24. He will be 24. And he will be managing Chariton FC as they go through the championships and try and win goals and try and win trophies. And if you want wrestling content, well, I've just got the thing for you, baby. You can follow us on One More Match 182. If you're wondering why there's 182 at the end, Blink 182 a reference, because Blink 182 are cool. So yeah, if you enjoy our content, just like, subscribe, and follow. And just remember, if you're going to be hateful in the comments, at least try and be funny and hate. Like, if you're being like, oh, you guys are gay, of course me and Ash in person are going to kiss each other just to prove your point. Give me your fucking lips. Give me your lips, boy.
I suppose I'll keep saying, it's not about what you say, it's about how you say it. If you say it funny, it's fine. It's funny. It's great. But if you're just being a hateful prick for no reason, and you're just spreading continued hate, genuinely just a bad influence on people, just enjoy the things whilst they're here. Like, EastEnders, like, what if next year of Chris Clenshaw is EastEnders is shit? What if he's only planned out this Christmas? You know, what if the writing goes bad, you know? Like, we have to respect that this has been one of the best years in EastEnders for a long time. So we fucking appreciate it, lads. Just appreciate what you got. You never know when it's going to be gone. And that's a life lesson as well. Like, just fucking just be smart about these things. Don't be dumb. That's all I gotta say. We've been watching Walford. I've been Ash. He's been Piggy. And we like to avoid spreading all of the hate.
Boogity boogity.
We do have these groany videos where we laugh at silly people, but fundamentally we are petty sometimes, and we have to, you know, we have to get angry at some people, especially if they're just spreading the same opinions over and over again for a 3-month span until they hate a new character is introduced, and then in 3 years' time they're going to say they're their favourites. So the cycle continues. trying to stop it one idiot at a time. But some people can't be stopped, unfortunately. Thank you for watching. Join us in the next one.